everybody, this is Shadigo. Welcome back to Sonic 3 Angel Island Revisited. We're going to be starting off the Sonic and Knuckles portion of the entire game now. There's just a couple of things I want to mention before we start. Basically, I did put a poll up on the YouTube commentary on the community page, and at the time I'm actually doing this recording, nobody's voted on it. So for the moment, if we do have super music, it's basically going to be the fast version of the stage theme. I'm probably going to end up having a look later just to find out that somebody's actually voted on it. So that's going to be fun. Secondly, I've been made aware of that a new version of the game's actually coming out soon. There's actually a preview version that some people have been using, which would have actually helped if I was doing this a little bit later, but I'm not actually going to be going on to that preview version for this for the rest of the Sonic and Tails run. I'd say I'd do it for the Knuckles run, but the thing is, all the stuff that I've seen so far really only benefits doing a Sonic run, since it helps with the long cutscenes in Hidden Palace and Sky Sanctuary at the end and the start of those zones respectively. And it also cuts down the number of hits you need to beat the Lava Reef 2 boss of Sonic from 14 down to 8, which makes that particular segment also less tedious. Unfortunately, we're not going to be doing any of that, since we're on the previous version of that. So, anyway, how much for mushroom help? That's all I really wanted to say about that and such things. So, Knuckles here is still causing trouble, and by causing trouble, he's pressing the switch to drop this door. Now, in regular old Sonic 3 and Knuckles, speedrunners like to use this door as a way to wrap the level. They also use it to kill themselves as well, so there's that. There's a special stage ring hiding behind the door, and the first time you get through one of these, when you have the Chaos Emeralds, it causes the emeralds to scatter and go into these particular things. And by doing this, we can't turn super anymore. So in order to return to being super again, we're going to have to complete these special stages. And if you're playing in Sonic and Knuckles on its own, there's a preset set of stages. All the stages are preset. But if you're playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles, just this particular aspect they have, you can actually choose the Sonic and Knuckles special stages to go through. So I'm going to go through, hopefully through like one of the harder, do the harder ones, get them out of the way first. So I know this one's actually meant to be the last special stage you actually do in Sonic and Knuckles. I'm just doing it as the first one. I am actually going to be doing, essentially, funnily enough, I'm going to be doing the first stage last. There is a trick to getting the perfect here, and it's actually right at the end here. We've only got 3 special stage, 3 blue spheres left. And the trick to getting this perfect here is going through this and then jumping over the last blue sphere. Pretty straightforward, I let you see it. But when you go in at like slightly faster speed, which is kind of where I was heading towards, it can be quite difficult to jump over blue spheres when you actually touch the blue sphere instead. There's going to be a lot of special stages where if you're going to want to get the perfect, you're going to have to jump over a blue sphere or a red sphere to actually get rings that you need to get to the necessary rings, or to change blocks into rings. I know for a fact, as far as Mushroom Tail goes, there's actually 8 special stage rings that I can get to. There's actually 9 altogether, but funnily enough, I can't actually get to the 9th one as Sonic without glitches, and specifically without the transformation that we get for getting all these Super Emeralds, of which we have 1 of them. Now 7. because of the way that how I was going to say specifically how Hypersonic interacts with levels when he uses special abilities. Anyway, I wanted to go specifically up here to avoid the speed trap that's around here, and I was hoping to avoid them as well. I'll jump over here. A lot of these special station rings you can actually get a little bit easy with Sonic 3 Earths, thanks to having Tails assist enabled. Since Tails can fly you over any pits that you might need to go around. So this special stage, again, you're doing the whole thing where you need to jump over a blue sphere in order to get rings. I think this is another time actually to do it on myself. Should also mention the Sonic 3 levels, the second levels also introduce these yellow spheres, which you've seen me use. They jump you about 6 tiles ahead. Doing like tiles and like you see like the line of blue sphere, like the line of spheres. It's like each sphere is on its, I'm going to say it's like on its individual tile. It's basically allows you to jump like 6 of those. I'll leave those last 2 for last. And do more jumping over red spheres to grab those like the rings that are in here. Leaving this on with 2, which we're about to just get after we bounce over on 2. Again, the trick to that is you need to jump over either a blue sphere to get to where you need to go, or you have to turn to the side and actually jump over a red. Again, there's like the chance where you kind of mistime your jump and you either hit the blue that you don't want to hit, or you end up hitting the red and leaving the special stage prematurely. But anyway, I want to not go over this, I want to fall down here. Grab the checkpoint. Kill you. And then go down here and you don't actually need to pull that Eddie. Just jump on the spring and special stage ring number 3. I will do a spoiler alert, I've actually done a recording of this prior to this, and the special stage said it was giving me grief. Right, trick to getting the perfect here. Right at the start, you jump over these bumpers and grab these 12 rings here. They're pretty easy to miss. What else is also easy to miss is that there's a collection of blue spheres where you jump over the yellows on the other side of them, including this set of 16 here. You grab this set of 16, grab the 12 other blue spheres that are around, jump over the yellows, obviously you don't really want to be dealing with those. And from there you're just going through the rest of the stage. Collect the one blue sphere in the gate, put the other ones into rings, and that should easily get you your perfect plan. You don't screw up and turn at the least opportune time. Spoiler alert, that has also actually happened. And I think this site we will, as I said, I want to keep those 4. The answer is no, because we do this, that, grab these now, we're left with the 1 that's there, and that's all the rings. Grab the last ring in the blue sphere, and we're done. Scroll the map out. I do have the massive mushroom tower on my laptop that I'm looking at. Because I don't really, ideally I want to get the super modes as soon as possible. I know there's enough special stages in Mushroom Hill to actually do Supersonic, and even with 1 special stage remaining, so I can actually get to. That I can actually, in fact, get to. So this next special stage, we're going to carry on until we do this. Stop here before you hit the spring. Jump over the path swapper and get hit by the mushroom boom. Jump over here. This is the last special stage of set. Let's go do this one. Right. Now this one, kind of infamous. There's actually way far too many rings on this level. They're all in punches 16 like this. There's some sets of 4 lying around. And ideally I want to try and get up. Ideally, what you want to do, you want to look around and see if you can actually access the blue spheres without actually jumping to them or using the yellow spheres. And then just carry on looking for ways to get these sets of 16. I think it's like 4 sets of 4 as well. It's like, but I think it's just over 100 blue spheres around here. Oh, not blue spheres. There's 100 rings plus. I mean, it doesn't do anything necessarily. Jump over here, jump over here. I might as well grab these 4. I really should have a map for this. This one's probably the most complicated of the special stages. I do say that the first one I did is arguably like the hardest one to deal with, but this one's actually really easy to get lost in. Especially if you're looking around trying to find the ideal way to actually get through to blue spheres. I think there's only one more set of 68 and it's this way. No, it's not, it's that way. I need to go one more down and to the left. Grab these, grab those. I believe the rest. There's 4 more rings. And I think the rest of the blue spheres are those stacks of 4. Am I missing a set of 16 somewhere? I must be. And now we're at like running around at max speed, which makes this even more like hard to deal with. Right, it's not you. Oh, we're missing some here. Oh, there they are. Found them. Yeah, there's like one set of 4 that I'm missing. That's all the rings. Let's find the last set of 4 blue spheres that I left hanging around. For the particular reason of I need something perfect here. Oh, that was terrifying. Alright, where are my 4 blue spheres? 4 blue spheres, where are you buddies? There you are. Very easy to get lost in this episode. It's going for the perfect, so... I didn't say I'd get all the perfect, but if you want to give that one a pass, then yeah, I don't actually blame you for doing that. And that is emerald number 4 in our possession. We only need to do 3 more, but we can't really do any more in this access. We've got them all. I mean, technically we've got them all. We can't actually get all of them since the last one that we so you can actually get in here, you need to click through the start. I believe Knuckles can get to all the special stage rings in this zone. So it's actually ones in the route where he starts. And I want to try and get a few more rings here. I know there's oh, never mind. I'll just find like an actual solution to my issue that I've got to have. What I wanted is a fire shell able to get to a bonus stage where I can actually grab one or actually climb one, and it just happens that I've found one. And then we just come down here. I'd have hit that checkpoint and tried to get a fire shield from that. I want to choose this boss. I'd easily be able to choose it a little more if I had higher, but really, it's impossible to get higher for that first zone, so... Anyway, the gimmick of him is that he chops the wood and the wood is a horrible hole to get balance when it's hurt you. And eventually, when he gets to the bottom of the thing, he gets he gets stuck, and that's when you're actually supposed to hurt him. And just so you know, this is if you look at the YouTube comments and you're saying, oh, use the vanilla super hyper things that the mod has. It's the same with the invincibility ones, and they are pretty repetitive. They're almost as repetitive as the actual original Sonic 3 ones. So maybe think about that one when you're casting your Volt War. Just saying. Anyway, special stage 5, I'm going to go for this one. Right, the secret to this one is very simple. All you're doing is it's just basically how you play a Sonic. You just hold right forehead. Well, not nearly hold right, but everywhere you're going, essentially going pressing right. And you just going to follow the trail around. Once you can actually get into the middle, go to the middle, grab the ring. There's only 64, so there's 4 of these you have to do. Quickly jump out and don't do that. That is generally a bad thing to do. I don't know whether the game just decided it wants to tweak my inputs or whether it just wants to control me. Probably shouldn't have gone in one for this, should probably just gone round to the red shirt and then just gone round them like this. Again, you're gonna have to jump to get to the red and blue spheres are. You have to jump in order to throw it. We've got the perfect now. All that's left is to get to the blue spheres. And hopefully nothing can go wrong. You just follow the blue spheres around, jump over my red chapter. Hopefully not jump over the yellow sphere as well, because you can in fact jump over 2 every time you jump well, you can jump over 2 blue spheres, 2 spheres at a time. You don't really want to be doing that. Because that's generally a way for bad times. Only 2 more to go. Like I said, it's very easy to, if you know where you are, and I have a map, so I really don't have an excuse. That being said, for those of you who've seen me play Neptunia and tried to follow a map around, know that it's I have issues when it comes to like, oh hey, there's a map of the place that I'm looking at, and I can use this to do the X and Y and Z. So in a similar vein to the special stage that we've just done, the way you do the perfect for this one is similar. I get the feeling I'm going the wrong way for this one, but this is the way I've always done this special stage. I've just gone forwards and then followed the blue spheres round. And the reason why I think that is, I think, yeah, it's this one here. You have to actually do the whole jump over 2 blue spheres in order to actually get all the rings here. And from there, it's very easy to get perfect. As there's no other blue spheres in a silly location where it's actually jump over or run such nonsense. You can actually just run into them and grab the rings as you go along. There's one more set of 9, which is here. And then we jump over this one. Grab these 4, and I believe that other yellow sphere actually takes us to where we started, so I get a feeling that maybe we should turn and start from that side, but at the same time I don't think it would be be able to get perfect that way, because your last set of spheres is one of the 9 strings of 9 that you need to go ahead and grab in order to go and like get the perfect, so swings and roundabouts really. Right, up here. Yes. Want to go a little bit further. Say hi to Archie Chicken here. He's a good chicken, except a little bit of a blowhard. May as well grab the speakers here. Go forward, going forward, and eventually they will just run into the special stage round. And we're on to the last one already. This is actually, like I said, this is actually the first special stage you do. You're playing regular Sonic Knuckles. Now, there's really a trick to this, though there is actually just like, there's like a formation of blue spheres with a ring in the middle and a shape of a cross. There's two dolls dotted around, and you really want to keep those for last. And if you're going for the perfect, this is another one of those, similar to the one that I did, which has like 140 odd rings. So you have this formation of four spheres in a ring here. We're going to leave those ones for last, while I figure out where the other squares are. I know it'll be close to the perfect, because we'll have 8 spheres left, which means there's another 9. There's another set of 9, 5 of them already quickly. That's actually, I know the brings like fairly quickly. Makes a refreshing change, I'll be honest. Normally with this one, I have issues with like finding those and then wondering where they are. Get in there, Sonic, please. Don't hit me. Alright, we'll go from another angle then. We'll go this way. That's all the 14 special stages perfected, and all 14 emeralds returned. Like I said, there's literally one special stage before the end of this act, so everything's all tutti frutti from this point onwards. And I believe we also already have like more than 50 rings. Our Sonic can be Hypersonic. Now, Hypersonic's pretty bursted, as we will promptly turn in from here. He basically is immune to being drowned now, which is a good thing. He also has sparks flowing around instead of following him. He also has the ability, those the last remaining special stage ring, we can actually grab. He has the ability to double jump in whatever direction you feel like going. By default, he will go in the direction of his face. I believe that was 5 hits. When he does his double jump, he actually makes a flash, and that flash kills all the enemies on the screen. By the way, this boss is similar to like Marble Garden. If you get enough hits on him at the start, you can actually only really need to go through a little bit of obstacle course, like one or 2 hits. Well, yeah, you'll have to jump through a bunch of spikes, and whilst Eggman decides he's going to go and do jet things. So, as I mentioned, Flying Battery. I think this is the last Sonic Rush set of songs that we're going to get. Everything else from this point is probably going to be Sonic Rush Adventure after we've done this. I think I mentioned this at the end of Candle Night. Flying Battery was actually meant to be the 5th zone in the game, where the Flying Battery flies overhead after beating Eggman in Candle Night, similar to how it did in Mushroom Hill, and then Sonic uses the cannon to blast up into Flying Battery, and then in Ice Cap, it goes straight after beating that to this stage, you go into Ice Cap, and Sonic basically uses the door that he knocks off at the end of Flying Battery, which you'll see in the next video. And he usually starts an improvised snowball, much like he did with the helicopter in the start of Sonic Adventure 2. But we're going to see Flying Battery. We're going to probably see a lot of Hypersonic as well. Pretty much for the foreseeable future, since I've already got the Super Animals and such. So, yeah. Take care, and I will see you next time. Ciao.